Mexico. I know, when I mention some of these countries, people are like, ABJ, please stop joking. We do not want to go to Mexico. Yes, but who knows? If you are looking for cheapest, I'm talking about the cheapest in terms of tuition fee, and Mexico is packed. Hey, hello and welcome to BJ Vlogs. It is travel insights on BJ Vlogs. It is scholarship opportunities also on BJ Vlogs. And so thank you so much. Recently I began the series and I'm going to talk to you about the top 10, the top 10, the top 10. And so in today's video, I'm talking to you about the top 10 cheapest study destinations globally. The top 10 cheapest study destinations globally. And the countries that I have penned down, these are my personal opinions. And so you can also put yours in the comment section, then we get along and learn from each other. But it's going to marvel you because the countries that I researched and found out, oh my God, these are going to really, really, really marvel you. Yes. They are mind blowing. Maybe you have never thought of these countries. However, a lot of people also do not want to study in this country. So stay with me and then let us go straight and know which countries I'm going to talk about. The first country on my list is Germany. Oh my God. Germany is one of the cheapest countries that you can study for a student here. So their public universities generally offer tuition-free studies or education for international students. And then they have something that is called the nominal semester fee. This is very cheap. And so comparing it to some Western European countries, you realize that Germany comes with a cheap tuition fee, and so it makes it cheaper when people want to study. I'm not talking about the living expenses. I'm talking about in terms of study, tuition fee, and all of that. These are very, very, very affordable. Yes, Germany, you heard me right. The number two, this country is Taiwan. Is Taiwan. Yes, Taiwan also have very affordable tuition fees and even by far very affordable living cost. Yes, Taiwan. And so a lot of international students should be attracted there. Although a lot of people do not want to go to these countries, but the reality on the ground is that they have very cheap tuition fee that if you are really looking forward to study globally, you can consider. I'm talking about the cheapest. And so these are places that you can consider when you are looking out for cheap places to study. Perhaps, who knows, that'll be where your breakthrough comes. The number three on my list is Mexico. Mexico now, from Asia, now you move straight on to South America. So Mexico or Mexican universities also have very low tuition fees. Yes, those, if you are watching me from Mexico, you can even comment and tell me, or if you are watching me from South America, you can testify whether it is true or not. ABJ, tell me. But they have very cheap, affordable tuition that you want to check it out. Mexico. I know a lot. When I mention some of these countries, people are like, ABJ, please stop joking. We do not want to go to Mexico. Yes, but who knows? If you are looking for cheapest, I'm talking about the cheapest in terms of tuition fee, and Mexico is packed. So then number 4 on my list is Poland. And so still Poland is in Western Europe. And so when you come to Europe, people are like, ABJ, you're now coming home. So we are talking about Poland for the number 4th place. And in Poland, some of the universities also have public universities generally, they have very affordable tuition. Comparing it to Western Europe. Yes. And then relatively, in mainstream Europe or Western Europe, it is costly to live there. But when you're in Poland, living conditions are quite affordable. Maybe you want to give it a try. But Poland, I know a lot of people want to go to Poland. When I mentioned the Euros, a lot of people want to go. But when I mentioned the Asian countries, people are like, hey, BJ, be serious. But it is Poland that I'm talking about in number 4. On the number 5 is, guess, India. Number 5 is India. Yeah, I'm just thinking that somebody's going to say, hey, BJ, do you think we're going to act Kunkumbagia? Yes, but then a lot of people have traveled to India to study. And so India offers one of the cheapest study destination. It's one of the cheapest study destinations. A lot of public universities, but India has a lot of private universities. The only challenge is that you cannot really work in India, and so it makes living expense is quite difficult. But once you're able to work, you would have found out that it is cheap. But they have one of the cheapest educational, how do you call it, like tuition fees and all of that. So India, you can consider India. That is my number 5. My number 6 will blow your mind. 6 on my list. I said my list. I'm not talking about your list. But number 6 on my list is Malaysia. Yeah. So by far, I think Malaysia has produced a lot of graduates. I know some people who did their PhD. They did their masters in Malaysia and then went further to go to the US and all of that. Yes, but Malaysia also has provided a lot or provided a lot of scholars. Yes, because they have very affordable tuition, and then living cost in Asia generally is cheaper. It doesn't matter where or which part of Asia you find yourself. Generally, it's cheaper as compared to the Western world. But Malaysia is really cheap. Not really cheap, but it's affordable. It's very, very affordable. And so a lot of people take the opportunity to study in Malaysia. If you have never considered Malaysia, but you are looking for cheaper places to study, then look out for Malaysia. Then number 7, you realize that a lot of the things that I'm mentioning has Asia. So the number 7 then again is Thailand. That's what I'm saying, that Asia is quite cheaper to study. So the number 7 on my list is Thailand. So if you want to study abroad and you're looking for cheaper places, Thailand is also one of the places, and it comes along with a very interesting educational experience. I know some friends in Thailand. I have not been to Thailand before, but if you want to sponsor me to go to Thailand, I'll gladly do that and then get you quality videos from Thailand. But in Thailand, education is also very much affordable, and people have been going to Thailand. Now let me come back to Europe. Yes, when people hear about Europe, Charlie, people are like, yeah, BJ, that is what we want to. So number 8 on my list is Hungary, or people call Hungary. Yeah, so it is Hungary. The number 8 on my list is Hungary, and by far Hungary also, like the public universities, also offer as low tuition as possible. And one of the prestigious scholarships that you can find in Hungary is that Hungary government scholarship, and it houses over 5,000 people every year. A lot of people get opportunity to study. It's a very prestigious one. But aside that scholarship, generally going to Hungary is very cheap. Like they have cheaper universities, so you can try to apply. And then I've seen people who apply to Hungarian universities, and then they also take the opportunity to, what I mean. They take the opportunity to also visit other countries from there. So Hungary, and the capital for Hungary is Budapest. So you realize that Budapest is very common. Yes, I have friends who have gone to Budapest and have studied in very good Hungarian universities. If you do vlogs there, Charlie, we are everywhere. So this is scholarship insights. So this is travel insights on ABJ Vlogs. I'm talking to you about the 10 top cheapest stuff. So let's go to the number 9. Number 9 is Colombia. Yeah, so shout out to Julian, shout out to David, or like all my friends from South America. Shout out to you, because now I've got into South America and I'm talking about Colombia. Colombia also have affordable academic tuition fees, but surprisingly, I find Colombia is coming to China to study. I don't know for whatever reason, but I'm not talking about scholarship. I'm talking about cheap fees. Okay, but China has scholarships, so maybe that is why they come here. But let me talk about Colombia in a way like that. I have not been to Colombia. I know a lot of you will ask me, why should I go to Colombia and study? Yes, but I'm talking to you about the cheapest. So it happens that Colombia also has cheap tuition fee, and that falls number 9 on my list. The number 10, and I'm done with this video, is Vietnam. So Hanoi, popular place, that's their capital, like capital city in Vietnam, Hanoi. And then I'm telling you that now Vietnam has become a popular study destination. Before it used not to, but now it has become a popular study destination. Why? Because now we have a lot of foreigners who have gotten opportunity to teach English in Vietnam, and so because of this, a lot of people have taken advantage to study in Vietnam, and I know they are really making it good there. That is for not for study, for work purposes. But those who are studying there will tell you that yes, it is cheaper as compared to several countries in the world. So it falls number 10 on my list. And you can also comment in the comment section. You can even make your arrangement for us to also know which ones that you want to tell us, and then together we will study them together, and we all are finding opportunities. So the top 10 is going to help us know and then guide our path. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe for others to enjoy what we do here. And I love you all so much, and continue to keep supporting DJ. If you're first time, subscribe.
DJ Vlogs, where the world makes your dreams. Scholarships and travels, nothing's out of reach, it seems.